Super Time Force is a side-scrolling, time-traveling platform shooter with a plethora of retro vibes and inventive new-school mechanics. And it's without a doubt the most absurdly fun game available on Xbox One today. The story follows the titular band of assorted heroes who are strung together by the dual eye-patched Commander Rapitsky, inventor of time travel and not yet Time War veteran. He'll save the dinosaurs from extinction, steal the Holy Grail, and prevent the sinking of Atlantis. The gameplay itself looks and feels like a side-scrolling bullet hell, one-hit deaths, level time limits, closing boss battles, but with one big difference. Time travel is not just a story element. Super Time Force is defined by its pivotal mechanic, Time Out, a feature which allows you to freely rewind the game clock in the vein of Braid. Wherever on the timeline you choose to rewind to, the versions of yourself that were alive at that point in time will replay alongside you like ghost recordings, shooting again any switches or enemies that you may have shot during those respective lives, until ultimately reaching their end of their timelines. Capybara calls this single-player co-op. You'll use Time Out to regroup and gather enough firepower to take down big enemies, but the mechanic is also used in intelligent ways that give the game some semblance of a puzzle platformer. As well as rewind, Time Out gives you the option to select a new character from ones you've already unlocked, each of which bear a unique pair of attacks that are more useful depending on the situation. Amy McKillen, for instance, has the ability to shoot through walls, while Zachosaurus is the only character who's able to jump on the heads of enemies without being killed. While it's not uncommon to profusely rewind and cycle through a half-dozen characters during a level in order to stack firepower for an easy win, there's a surprising depth of strategy and skill required to complete a level perfectly, and it's in the subsequent moments of brutal difficulty that Super Time Force feels polished and fully realized. Speedrunning is where all the game's mechanics come to thrive. You'll need to make use of each item in a level, as well as a variety of characters. The speedrun time limit is unforgiving, so you'll need to collect all the time stones you can in order to rewind any slight mistake. It's terribly difficult at times, requiring platforming skills and a ton of patience, but Super Time Force's amazing replay feature, which omits any timeout pauses, makes success legendarily rewarding. Super Time Force is full of so many quirks that it had me laughing before I even hit the main menu. It's a zany, new school shoot 'em up for the ages, and one of the best games available on Xbox One today. Capybara's success here only makes the wait for their next Xbox One exclusive, Below, even longer. But in the meantime, Super Time Force is here to stay. To check out my full written review, go to indiegamemag.com.